Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. This is Miss Sidra Iqbal, visiting teacher of the Department of History and Art, Division of Arts and Social Sciences, University of Education, Bank Road Campus, Lahore. Here I am here with the course of Economic History of Pakistan for the program of Masters of History with the course code of HIST 4118. In this series of Economic History of Pakistan, today we are going to discuss the continuation of our previous lecture. The topic is International Monetary Fund IMF Part 3. In first lecture, we talk about the history of the IMF, its establishments, and many other things, its conditions and its type. The second lecture would discuss about the membership of the and finance departments of the IMF, its board of governors, and many other boards, executive committees. Now we are going to continue this lecture in our third part. Actually, this is a very huge lecture. That's why we divided it into parts. Today we will continue it further. Today we will discuss about the structure of International Monetary Fund. International Monetary Fund is governed by four main bodies. There is four main bodies in which governing body, executive board, managing director, and the IMF and International Monetary Fund staff. These four main bodies is belong to the International Monetary Fund, uh, governed by these four bodies. ये चार बॉडीज जो होती हैं इनके ज़रिए जो है वो IMF को गवर्न किया जाता है, जिसमें गवर्निंग बॉडी, एग्जेक्टिव बोर्ड, मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर और जो है इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड. The governing body, first of all we will talk about the governing body. All powers of the International Monetary Fund are in its board of governors. All the members of countries are represented. 187 Ministry of Finance or President of Central Bank, Governor and alternate governor meet once in a year in Washington DC for the meeting and the discussion of various affairs. December 2002, the United States Governor was Secretary of the Treasury Paul O'Neill, and the alternate Federal Board Chaudhry Alan Greenspan. These are two leaders of and they are the governor and the secretary of treasurer. दिसंबर 2002 में द यूनाइटेड स्टेट गवर्नर जो है वो था सेक्रेटरी ऑफ द ट्रेजरी पॉल ओनेल, और जो अल्टरनेटिव फेडरल बोर्ड का जो चेयरमैन था वो था एलन ग्रीनस्पैन. Each member nation is required to contribute funds according to its economic size and strength. If we see the map, we can see that the member with 10 largest quotas. First of all, United States 6.5, Japan 6.2%, Germany 5.1%, France 5.1, United Kingdom 3.36%, Italy 3.3%, Saudi Arabia 3.02, Canada 3.02, China, sorry, it's been wrong, 17.6%, United States 6.5%, Japan 6.2%, Germany 5.1%, France 5.1%, United Kingdom 3.36%, Italy 3.3%, Saudi Arabia 3.02, Canada 3.02, China 2.8, Russia. So if we see the countries and their voting, United States to 20.6%, all of Europe 30.4%, European Union's 24.5%, Asia 9.9%, Latin America had the 7.2% voting, and the rest of the world is 31.9% voting. Each member of each nation each nation member is required to contribute funds according to its economic size and strength. अभी जो मैंने आपको जूम करके चार्ट भी दिखाया है, हर कंट्री जो होती है उसके लिए ये रिक्वायरमेंट होती है कि फंड्स में कंट्रीब्यूट करें अकॉर्डिंग टू है कि वो अपने इकोनॉमी के साइज और स्ट्रेंथ के मुताबिक जो है वो कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकता है। उसके अलावा तमाम ममालिक जो हैं आईएमएफ के अंदर उनके वोटिंग परसेंटेज होती है। जैसे कि हमने देखा कि यूनाइटेड स्टेट की 20.6% है, ऑल ऑफ यूरोप जो है वो 3.4% है, यूरोपियन यूनियन जो है उसकी 24.5%, एशिया की 9.9% है, लैटिन अमेरिका की 7.2% है, एंड द रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड जो है उसकी 31.9% वोटिंग परसेंटेज है इन इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड्स यानी आईएमएफ के अंदर। आई होप यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड दिस चार्ट। So now we are going to discuss about the executive board. There is an executive board or executive committee which have 24 executive directors. ये जो 24 एग्जेक्टिव डायरेक्टर होते हैं इनकी जो सिलेक्शन होती है वो 184 कंट्रीज़ के जो मेंबर्स होते हैं, जो चेयरपर्सन्स होते हैं, उन्हीं में से इन 24 को जो है वो सिलेक्ट किया जाता है और ये 24 एग्जेक्टिव डायरेक्टर्स जो हैं वो बनते हैं। 5 आर अपॉइंटेड बाय दी कंट्रीज हैविंग लार्जेस्ट क्वार्टर। 5 जो है वो अपॉइंट किए जाते हैं उन कंट्रीज से जिनका जो क्वार्टर्स जो होती हैं वो लार्जेस्ट है। फॉर एग्जांपल यूएस, यूके, जापान, जर्मनी, फ्रांस, and the 19 are appointed by regional groups of remaining members। 5 जो हैं वो लार्जेस्ट हैविंग क्वार्टर्स वाली कंट्री से अपॉइंट किए जाते हैं, लाइक जैसे कि यूएस है, यूके, जापान, जर्मनी एंड फ्रांस, और बाकी जो 19 अदर हैं वो अपॉइंट किए जाते हैं रीजनल ग्रुप्स के ऑफ रिमेनिंग मेंबर्स। Then the other thing is that the fund general operation, executive board have to done with the fund general operation. The other thing is that function in continuous sessions फंड्स जो हैं वो सेशंस, फंड्स इन कॉन्टिन्यूस सेशन. The other one is managing director. First of all, we talk about the executive general body. Then we talk about the voting power of the countries in IMF. Then we discuss the about executive board. Now we are going to discuss about the managing director. Managing director headed by executive board, the 24 members of the executive board. Managing director is chosen by AB, elective board. It is responsible for the conduct of the ordinary business of the fund. Manager appointed for 5 years. Now managers are free to give the designation, and they can also change by the local country, regional country, with the alternate general. May not serve constantly, may not serve concurrently. These are the works of the managing director. Now we have to discuss the IMF staff. International Monetary Funds has staff of about 2600 economists, statisticians, statisticians, research scholars, expert in public finance and taxation, and in finance systems and banking, linguists, writers and editors एंड स्पोर्ट पर्सनल. ये तमाम जो होते हैं ये आईएमएफ के स्टाफ के अंदर मौजूद होते हैं, जो कि जिनकी तादाद जो है वो तकरीबन 2600 के करीब होती है, जिसमें इकोनॉमिस्ट भी होते हैं, स्टैटिस्टिशियंस भी, और उसके अलावा जो है रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स, experts in public finance and taxation, and in finance system and banking, linguists, writers and editor, and the other one are the sport personals. These all are the staff of the IMF. Most headquartered in Washington DC. इनका जो हेडक्वार्टर है वो वाशिंगटन डीसी में है, और इसकी ऑलमोस्ट तमाम तर जो मीटिंग्स होती हैं जो हर साल होती हैं, इस साल में एक दफ़ा लाजमी तौर पे जो है वो कंडक्ट होती हैं, वो वाशिंगटन डीसी के अंदर जो है वो उनको कंडक्ट किया जाता है. इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड्स. द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड्स can be explained for its following works. Their works like to bring about international monetary cooperation, to promote at and establish system of multinational trade and payment systems, to help member to help member nations to achieve economic growth, to achieve balanced economic growth, to ensure stability in foreign exchange rates, to reduce the disequilibrium equilib- to reduce the disequilibrium in the balance of payments, to offer special aids or loans to member countries in solving their economic problem, strength of international monetary funds to ensure stability in foreign exchange rates, to reduce the disequilibrium in the balance of payments, to offer special aids or loans to member countries in solving their economic problem. अब स्ट्रेंथ क्या है इसकी आईएमएफ की? टू इंश्योर द स्टेबिलिटी इन फॉरेन एक्सचेंज रेट्स, to reduce the equilibrium in the balance of payments, to offer special, ये जो है ये स्पेशल ऑफर्स करता है ख़ास, मतलब एक आईएमएफ की स्ट्रेंथ जो है वो ये कि ये ख़ास तौर पे उन तमाम कंट्रीज़ को या उन मेंबर कंट्रीज़ को जो इकोनॉमिक प्रॉब्लम्स के अंदर होती हैं उनको सॉल्व करने के लिए टू ऑफर स्पेशल एड्स और लोन्स टू मेंबर कंट्रीज इन सॉल्विंग देयर इकोनॉमिक प्रॉब्लम्स. IMF can impose necessary reforms on an economic such as privatization, fiscal responsibilities, etc. These these policies may cause short-term pain but are essential for preventing future crises and long-term development. IMF guarantees long-term development. It provides an external assessment of the economy which helps the government to implement popular ideas while focusing on its core microeconomic and financial areas of responsibility. International Monetary Fund provides an external aid. The International Monetary Fund assists member nations in several different capacities. If a country has a balance of payments deficit, the IMF can step in to fill the gap. IMF fills the gap of balance payments. Weaknesses of IMF, International Monetary Fund implies same inflexible set of economic policies for all its members regardless of the situation. For example, policies of privatization may work better in developed countries in the West but are more difficult to implement in the developing world. Problems: loans with high interest rates, country state in debts unable to provide for its people, poverty and unemployment. Conclusion: to conclude this topic, we can say that all the glitters is not gold, more dangerous than beneficial. Economic control the world, only useful for development countries or developing countries. Thank you so much, students. If you have any question while listening the lecture or any other thing, you can ask me anytime. Good luck.